Hello again, everybody, from Spartan Stadium in East Lansing. This is Tom Hemingway, along with Dave McKay and Ed Burrows, for today. For the 62nd time, the traditional battle between the Spartans of Michigan State and the Wolverines of the University of Michigan. It's a beautiful football afternoon here in East Lansing. The temperature right now at the 58-degree mark. Sunny skies, although we do have a little bit of wind with us, which could play an important factor in this game, in that it is gusting up to 25 miles an hour out of the west-southwest, and that does present a little bit of a problem in that it is a crosswind, and it could play a little bit of a factor as far as the passing and the kicking is concerned. We mentioned this is the 62nd time that these teams have met, and certainly one of the leading rivalries in the nation collegiate football annals. Now, Gary Boyce, as he prepares to move into the football to get the 62nd meeting underway. Here he comes, and we are underway. It comes down to Henry, who fumbles it, picks it up in the end zone, and now he's going to down it right there. Started to run it out, and then thought better of it as Glenn Doughty came over to say something to him. So quickly he put one knee on the ground, and they'll bring it out to the 20. First and 10 to go for Michigan. First and 10. Angwitz is in there in place of Gaber. Deep pitch to Doughty. He fumbles. He goes back and picks it up. And he's going to be hit for a loss way back at the Spartan 43. He fumbles again when the whistle had sounded. This time they have Harris flanked wide to the right. Angwitz is split to the left 5 yards as Moorhead is back to pass. Gets rid of it, and it is incomplete. Broken up. As Triplett turns, and on the quarterback keep, rolls off to the left, finds running room at the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, cuts back in, and is hit by Tom Curtis and wrestled out of bounds. Who has been suffering from an injury. Inserted Steve Coe, who's playing on the line while Foreman is playing a wing to the right side. Triplett again on the same play, slides over the left side to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, and the open at the 50, goes to the wide side to the 45, to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, and he's knocked down at the Michigan 28-yard line. Moorhead, back to pass. He's hit, and he's dropped. Hit for a loss, back at the 40-yard line by big number 88, Rich Saul, the senior co-captain from Butler, Pennsylvania, who shot through there that time from his defensive end position. And Michigan, first and 10 for Michigan at their own 35-yard line. Moorhead fakes to Doughty, keeps it himself. He's hit at the line of scrimmage for no gain. That's a linebacker in place of a tackle on a 3rd and 10 situation. As Moorhead gives off on the draw to Doughty, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage again, slides forward to the 36-yard line. 3 green-shirted Spartans were there to stop him, included Tom Barnum, who just went in there, Ron Curl, and Ron Joseph. So it'll be 4th down and 9. Michigan able to move the ball at all on that series. Bill Triplett calling out the signals, hands off, fakes to Highsmith, pitches deep to Foreman around the left side to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, and he's knocked out of bounds. This time the handoff is given to Highsmith, finds a hole up the middle and bangs it up to the 43-yard line of in the middle of that Spartan offensive line. Handoff given to Smith. He finds a hole over the left side, and he's inside the 50-yard line. Crowd rises. Triplett puts his head down and drives forward, and it looks as though he has a first down as he is over the 40-yard line. The Spartans are driving. They trail 3-0. Triplett, and there's that play around the left side. He goes to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. And he is knocked down at about the 5-yard line. Well, no sooner did I have it out of my mouth than he came right back with it. Forced out over there by Phil Seymour and Mike Taylor. And the Spartans have it. First and goal at the Michigan 6. And needless to say, the Spartan-oriented crowd is up and yelling. 3rd and goal from the Michigan 2 as Michigan State Triplett turns, gives off to Highsmith, and he bangs his way into the end zone. Touchdown. Michigan State. Holding on to him all the way was Marty Hawk, who was shaken up on that play as he looks as though he may have injured his ribs as he is going out of the ball game now, as Highsmith simply put his head down and dove into the end zone from 2 yards out. So Michigan State has gone on top 6-3. Gary Boyce will be trying to make it 7. steps into the ball, puts it up, and through. And Michigan State has gone on top 7-3, climaxing an 80-yard drive in 12 plays with Highsmith going over from 2 yards out with 9:17 remaining in this second quarter. So now it's the Wolverines who have to come back. 7:45 to go in the first half. Michigan State leading 7-3. Moorhead fumble. Big pile up at the 33. State has recovered. Well, we didn't see who came up with that football. I think it was big 79, Ron Joseph. Third down and 3 yards to go. Triplett turn, gives off to Highsmith, big hole over the right side of the 20, down to the 15-yard line goes Don Highsmith as he ran into Cecil Pryor, but again, a big gaping hole opened up on the right side of that Spartan line by Ron Saul and Craig Wysinski. Third down and 5 yards to go. Triplett takes the snap, rolls off to the right side. He's going to run the ball to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Well, in a play that obviously was called during that last timeout, Bill Triplett, instead of going to the left side, as he has been doing all afternoon, tucked the ball and went to the right side this time, and he found some tremendous blocking out in front of him, and has given the Spartans a 13-3 lead over Michigan. And now Gary Boyce is in there to try to convert on his second try and make it 14-3. The snap, the kick, it's good. And the Spartans come back up the field, leading the Wolverines 14-3. That drive of Michigan State, following a fumble recovery by Ron Joseph, went 32 yards in 6 plays, with Triplett climaxing it on a 10-yard scamper. Here's the kick. It's a boomer. Sends Daugherty back to the end zone, and he's not going to run it out. Stays right there, and we've got a little action upfield. That's why the crowd's roaring. Now, wait a minute. I think they're calling it a safety now, as they say that Daugherty caught that ball and went back into the end zone with it. That's going to be it. Daugherty is called for taking that kick and coming back into the end zone. Of course, it's a case of momentum as to who supplies it, but if a player feels the kickoff outside of the end zone and then goes back into the end zone of his own momentum, not supplied by that of the opposition, then that is a safety. And that's exactly what Glenn Daugherty did. Took the kick, retreated into the end zone to down it, and the minute that he touched his knee down, it was a safety. And 2 points for Michigan State, who now leads 16-3, and worse yet, Michigan has to give up the football on the safety. They are allowed a free kick now at their own 20. That is a play that is very seldom seen. Moorhead takes the snap, gives off on the draw to Daugherty, fakes it, no, and he's hit on a driving tackle back at the 50-yard line by Brad McLeod. Well, a good fake that time to Daugherty, but McLeod didn't buy it, as the sophomore from Uniontown, Pennsylvania, stayed right in there and grabbed Moorhead back at the 50, a quick 9-yard loss. And long yardage as Moorhead is bottled up. He's going to run out of the pocket back to the 40, and he's snowed under at the 44-yard line of Michigan. Second down and 11 with a yard loss in the last play. Hand off to Highsmith. Sweep around the right side to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, and knocked down at the 47-yard line by Tom Curtis. Another first down for Michigan State at the lone 46-yard line. That's the 9th first down of the day for the Spartans, and lead Michigan 9-7 in that department after a slow start. Dave McKay and Ed Burrows back at Spartan Stadium, where the Spartans have it 2nd and 6. The handoff is given to Highsmith, who hurdles one man, stays on his feet to the 45, goes to the 40, is banged down by Barry Pearson and Phil Seymour at the 38-yard line of Michigan. Highsmith running well that time, simply leaped over one would-be Michigan tackler back at the line of scrimmage and was able to give the Spartans another first down at the 37. Second down and 4 yards to go for Michigan State. at the Michigan 31-yard line as Triplett is back to pass, his only second attempt today, and it's complete at the Michigan 23. He is tackled immediately. Steve Cole was hit by Brian Healy at the 23-yard line after that reception, the first for the Spartans today. But it gives Michigan State a first down inside the 24 of Michigan. And that is going to be the final play of the first half as the clock has expired. And the score at halftime as the Spartan fans roar. Michigan State 60, Michigan 3. A flag down, clipping, I believe, the call against Michigan. And now there's another flag down, and it could be that this is going to be on the Michigan coaching. First, the 15 yards for clipping. Second, another 15 yards tacked on for unsportsmanlike conduct. To juggle up the offense a little bit more for the Spartans. This time the handoff is given to Highsmith. Straight up the middle he goes, and he plows forward to the 46-yard line of Michigan for Michigan State. Second down and 9 yards to go. Inside handoff goes to Foreman. Big hole over the middle of the 40 to the 35, and he's knocked down at the 30-yard line. Lead. Again, the counter goes to Highsmith. He breaks free at the 20 to the 15. Plows down to the 11-yard line. Don Highsmith. Third down and 3. As Triplett gives to Highsmith again, and he finds a hole over the middle, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Don Highsmith has scored his second touchdown of the afternoon, his sixth of the season, and the Spartans have a commanding 22-3 lead over Michigan. Gary Boyce is into the lineup for the Spartans to attempt the extra point. As Boyce is ready for his third attempt of the afternoon. It's up. It's good. And as the teams come back up the field, the score, Michigan State 23, Michigan 3. A 60-yard drive by the Spartans in 9 plays, with Highsmith going off his own left side for 4 yards, has put the Spartans on top by 20. Michigan, 2nd and 14 from the Spartan 42-yard line. Moore is back to pass. He's going to be trapped, and he's hit for a loss back at the 49 of Michigan. That's right. Third down and goal. Moorhead on the option, pitches back to Daugherty. Around the left side he comes. He's got the room. Can he get in? No, he's forced out at about the half-yard line. Daugherty forced out right at the flag. Harold Phillips did the yeoman duty that time for Michigan State as he got over there to bump Daugherty out of bounds as they spot it at the half-yard line on a 4th and goal. Moorhead lines him up, puts his head down and dives forward. Is he in there? No! Michigan State has stopped it. The Spartan defense has stiffened and stopped the Michigan offense at the goal line. John Moorhead trying to sneak it over. Couldn't do it, and the defense grabbing each other now and off the bottom of that pile. Big number 94, Ron Curl, and he's doing a few jumping jacks as he comes off the field, as well he might, as the rest of this defensive platoon for Michigan State, with a fantastic effort here this afternoon, stopping Michigan at the half-yard line. Moorhead fakes the draw, back to pass, fires it upfield. It's caught by Mandich at the 43-yard line, but it's not going to be enough for a first down. It is not going to be enough for a first down, and the Spartan offense will take over at their own 43-yard line. Still has Highsmith and Kermit Smith behind him. And Pirro simply falls on the football at the 43. And that could be the final play of this ball game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. The Spartans have won it. Michigan State has defeated Michigan 23-12.